The number of kids being charged as adults in Florida's courts has dropped considerably in the past few years, and it's a trend one local state attorney says should continue.
Florida once led the nation in this statistic, but the law was changed to keep more of those children out of prison. Tonight, News 6 investigator Louis Bolden explains how one man found his way out of the system and is now helping others avoid lifelong consequences.
Today, we're doing a rough clean on lot 104.
31-year-old Marquise McKenzie has swept, wiped, and cleaned his way to a new life. He started his janitorial business, Dirt Master, 6 years ago, and has since branched into working with contractors cleaning new construction homes.
You want to make sure all of the plastic is taken off the windows.
Days earlier, we caught up with him off the job and found out starting his business was a necessity.
A lot of doors was closing in my face, and I was like, man, this is real.
The doors were closing because in 2007, at 15, McKenzie was arrested for armed robbery for stealing a cell phone and a wallet. He was charged as an adult and convicted. After serving 2 years in prison, he was still a teenager, but now a convicted felon.
So I just thought I can go to school, get my degree or something, and then I'll be right back inside the classroom with the kids.
But it wasn't that simple. He wanted to go to school to be a teacher and then a nurse, but says he was turned down for both programs.
I had to check the box on the application.
What was the box?
And the question was, have you ever been convicted of a felony conviction or have a past criminal record? So I was like, all right, I'm done with that.
When McKenzie was sent to adult court, Florida was in the thick of charging juveniles as adults. Between 2006 and 2011, statewide, more than 15,600 juveniles passed through the adult criminal court system for violent and nonviolent offenses. Fast forward, between 2016 and 2021, that number dropped drastically to less than 6,000, according to the Florida Department of Juvenile Justice. You can see the decline over the years.
That really comes down to how we as a society choose to treat our children.
Orange Osceola State Attorney Monique Worrell is familiar with McKenzie's story and believes juveniles charged as adults should be the exception and not the rule.
They can't vote, they can't buy alcohol, they can't buy cigarettes, but they can go to prison? That's just inconsistent.
In a 2011 report, the U.S. Department of Justice identified Florida's rate of charging juveniles as adults as disproportionately high compared to other states. In 2014, Florida passed Senate Bill 474, sponsored by Senator Randolph Bracy, which raised the age of charging juveniles as adults. Back at the work site, McKenzie, who knows how hard it was to get a job after being incarcerated, is now hiring people who have been incarcerated. Terrence Roberts was released from prison last September after serving 15 years. He's 32.
I can't stress Dirt Masters and Marquise McKenzie enough. Gave me a job. He's helping me with, I have an apartment now. You know what I mean? And it's been all because he's been right there. He understands what it's like to be in that position, so he helped me.
State Attorney Monique Worrell says she is committed to keeping those numbers down. Meantime, McKenzie says he is trying to expand the new construction portion of his business because the construction industry, he says, is friendly towards convicted felons. Getting results, I'm Louis Bolden, News 6.